Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litza and this is Coco, and we're here today to share with you our latest yarn haul. Coco has been resting all day, but still she wants to have another little rest. But before she does that, I'll give her some of her chicken. She's got some in a little bowl here, which I'm sure she's very excited about. So I'll just pop her down on the floor and then we'll all have a little chat about this yarn haul. There she is. There you go. Oh, delicious. She will enjoy that. The only reason why I have a yarn haul for you today is because I got this Spotlight Scratchy and it's been sitting in my wallet for a little while, and I scratched it and I had 15% off today. So how could I resist? The only thing that I actually really wanted to buy, which I went in for, because I hadn't heard of any real yarn sales at the moment, possibly because I haven't really been looking, but in saying that, I thought today's a good day to go. I can just squeeze it in between, the whole week. And what I originally just went for was this foam head, so I can showcase my beanies, and it's a nice way to show you guys as well. So this is what I went for. These were 20% off, and I thought with another 15% off, you made them, affordable, because they are $25 each, which I think is a little bit of an outrageous price for them. But never mind, I always wanted one, and today was the day to buy it. But while I was there, let me tell you, the mill ends were on sale. And the best part of this show and tell today is that I worked out when I was there that the yarns that they had in those mill end bags were not just your everyday yarns. We are talking about some high-end yarns here. So I just had to buy them, and I've done a little calculation. When I came home, I went online and I had a good look at the prices, the retail prices, and what I actually paid. So I will give you an idea of what the actual savings really are. And you might say to me, Litza, but mill ends aren't the exact same product that's on the shelf. That's very true, but let me tell you, like all of us, we can make this work. So I'll jump right into it. I will put my glasses on because there is about 5 different varieties of yarn that I purchased. And let me just say up front, I think I had at least double this amount waiting for me to take home. And then I had a look down and I thought, Litza, this is outrageous. Just get what you absolutely want, because you don't need any of this, but you're very lucky that you can give yourself a nice little Christmas present. So I did put back at least double this, I would say, or at the very least the same amount that I've got here. Anyway, let me get right into what I've got to show you. Now I'll pop my glasses on. The first yarn that I purchased is this one. And I can confidently say that this is the Patons. I've got the 3 different colorways, but when you open them up, you can see that they complement each other very, very nicely. So I am very, very confident that I will be able to use them all together to produce something wonderful. So this, I truly believe that this is the Patons Sierra donut. Now I managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags in the 3 different colorways, so 2 of each, which I thought is a good amount to either make some wearables or a beautiful blanket. Now the stats on the Patons Sierra are that it's an 8-ply 80% acrylic and 20% wool yarn, and it comes in 150 gram balls. I'm talking about on the shelf, and I always see these at Big W, and I have never managed to see them on sale, and they have remained the same price for a while now, and they are retailing at Big W. You can get them elsewhere, but probably a bit more expensive, like on eBay and that. But I stuck to where I know that I've been seeing them. So Big W, $10 for a donut at 150 grams, and it recommends that you use a 4mm crochet hook. So when I did my little calculation, in each of those bags, and I got 6 of them, is 400 grams, which is 2,400 grams. And then when I did my tally, it comes to, the retail price would have been $160 to purchase this amount of Sierra yarn. and I actually paid $49.50 because today, very quickly, I should have said this to you already, the millends happen to be on sale. And the best part of it all is, and that's what attracted me, the people working there unloaded 4 boxes. And I just couldn't resist. So there I was, you know, having nice chats with a lot of people that were walking past as well, looking through, and this is what led me to, you know, purchase them. And they were down from $12 to $8.40 a bag today, and with my 15% off, he bought them right down to $8.25. But the calculation that I'm making and the huge saving is on the high-end price that you would actually pay for this high-end yarn. Sorry, the price that you would pay retail when it's just sitting on the shelves. So back to what I paid and what the saving was. So retail is $160. I paid $49.50, which is a huge saving of $110.50 just for the Sierra yarn. So I think that is amazing. Now, the next one is just so beautiful. Let me just find it for you. I have been looking at the Mandala, Lion Brand Mandala yarns, the ombres, for such a long time. And if anyone is near a Spotlight store, whoever lives in Australia, if your Spotlight is as, you know, well stocked as mine, they had every single colorway there in the bags. I landed on the Harmony. I love this. Reason being, my girlfriend Wendy has been making her grandson a beautiful blanket now for the last month or so, and she's been using the denim look yarn from Marvel, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and she's been using the navy version of it too. And I've always said to her, I would love to make a blanket or something using that yarn. I know it's not the same, but for me it's just so similar that I couldn't resist. So I managed to get, I'll just pop that down, sorry about the crinkling, 2, 4, 5 bags of this one. Now, when I was looking at these yarns in the millends bins, I kept thinking, oh, I've seen this on the shelf for sure. And then I would walk to the shelf and find it and look at it and compare. And I was like, surely not. Yes, very much so. The exact same yarn. And so the Lion Brand Mandala ombres, and this one being the color Harmony, come in 150 gram cakes, and they're valued, retail value on the shelf at Spotlight for $13 each. They are 100% acrylic, and it's recommended that you use a 4.5 millimeter hook. So when I did my little calculation to purchase them off the shelf, because I've got 2,000 grams worth, it would be $173.20. Let's round it off to $173, and I paid $41.25. So I saved $132 just on that purchase alone. So I am sure that I'll be able to produce something beautiful with all that yarn, because it is a lot of you know, grams there. I haven't worked out the meters yet and the yardage, but it would be, you know, quite significant. My only dilemma is now, do I make a wearable with it or do I make a blanket? Either way, I will, you know, let you know as it happens, and, you know, you can go along that little journey with me as well if you wish. Now, the next one's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So these are the Caron skinny cakes. Now, mind you, these yarns, the 3, including this one that I'm showing you now, they're a little bit out of my comfort zone because they're a little bit thinner than what I'm used to, but I'm more than happy to give them a go. So this one is the Caron skinny cake in the colorway Rainbow. Beautiful. And I managed to get, oh, excuse me, having to reach over. I got 3 bags of this color. And then the other one that I also managed to pick up, mind you, there were a few others, but I tried to get the colors that had the most amount of bags that were the same. And then this one is the Citron Fizz. Love this one. Citron Fizz in the Caron skinny cakes, and I was lucky enough to pick up 2. So at the very least I could make an amazing, beautiful shawl out of this, I feel, but we'll see what we land on. So stats. The Caron skinny cakes are 100% acrylic, and he recommends you use a 4mm hook. The cakes are 250 grams each and retail for $18 on the shelf. I managed to get 5 in total, which gives me 2,000 grams, and that means I would have paid $144 to get them off the shelf. I paid $41.25, means a saving of $103. So we're doing very well, correct? Now, the next yarns that I purchased are just your everyday acrylics, just like the Spot Saver that I really enjoy working with, but these are so beautiful, the colors. Wait till you see them. I have no idea what the real colors are called, and I couldn't even tell you for a matter of fact that they were the Spot Saver, but they definitely feel and look that way. So this one is gorgeous, and then I managed to pick up this one as well. I love these colors. Imagine what I could make with them. So I got one of the rainbowy color one, and then I got 3 of the blues and greens and the highlighter yellow or lime green. So that was actually a very good amount, getting the 3, but I couldn't resist getting the 1 bag of the rainbowy color. And I also managed to get, couldn't walk past it. This one to me looks like the Marvel yarns, very similar, and the thickness is very similar to the Spot Saver as well, but it reminds me of the Marvel yarn. And obviously Christmas colours, how could I resist, people? I think it's gorgeous, and only 1 bag of that, but definitely going to be able to make something with 400 grams. So I'm guessing now, but I think it's a very well-educated guess, that these are 100% acrylic. I'm going to equate them to the 200 gram balls of Spot Saver, which is $9 per 200 grams. So I would have paid for 5 bags, $90. Off, retail off the shelf. I paid $41.25, which is a saving of about $49, which is actually very, very good as well. And now this was actually the best find of the day. I have been looking for some red, either chenille or acrylic yarn, beg your pardon, like the velour yarn, because I really want to make some lovies for, I have 2 of these little lady beetles, which are so adorable, but I hadn't any red or found any red. So I'm not sure if you're recalling my last Millens yarn haul. I was a little bit disappointed, but I knew the day would come when I found it, that I didn't find any at that time, but I did manage to get a whole other heap of amazing yarn back then. And guess what? Today, my dream came true. I found it in red. It's more of a chenille than a velour, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And then I also found this green. They're very Christmassy again, but I just love this green. That's more truer, the colour. It's a little bit darker than, it's not that bright. And this one, that's truer, the colour as well. Both beautiful, both feel so soft and squishy. I only managed to get 1 bag of each, and that's absolutely fine. I've got them down here somewhere, the bags. And what did we pay for these? Okay, I couldn't really find a comparison at Spotlight or Big W anywhere, but I had purchased some similar yarn in like a Dollar Tree store here, or we've got them here as well, different various names. And it was, I have used it for another blanket, and I will show you one day. So I compared it to that. So I had paid $3.50 for a 100 gram ball at the time, and I did go online and they're pretty much the same at price now. So I've got 800 grams in total, which means I would pay $28 retail. I paid $16.50, which means I have a saving of $11.50 for those 2 bags, which I think is awesome. So, final numbers now. Retail price for all the yarn that I purchased today, which is actually 23 bags of Millens, I would have paid $595. I actually paid $190. I'm just rounding off the cents to the highest dollar, which means I saved $405. Now, I am very happy with that saving. Even if I just saved, let's say, 23 times almost 4, like even $80 odd today, that would have been a huge saving as well, because let's be real, if we can keep it in our pocket to use it for, you know, other yarn purchases in the future, why not? That's awesome too. But $405 is even better. So I just thought I'd come on and share this little yarn haul with you. I can't believe that I finally found the Sierra for a price that I can actually afford it. And the three different ways that I actually purchased, they only come in numbers when you look them up. They didn't have the names, not that I could see them anyway, so that's why I couldn't give you the names, but they definitely are going to be made into something beautiful, all these donuts. And as I open them up, it's going to be amazing, revealing all the colors. I have seen some projects with them. Some people have made some items, and when you go online you can see them as well. Very, very exciting. And let's be real, the mandalas and the Caron cakes, an awesome find, and I am so happy with these. I'm sure that I will create something wonderful. I'm thinking for little people, obviously, but who knows? And as soon as I make the lovey using this red yarn for the two little lady beetles, I will certainly make sure that I show you all. So thank you for coming along today and joining us. I really do appreciate it. I know how busy everyone is, you know, running around. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I certainly did show myself some kindness today, because I thought, okay, this can be my little Christmas present, and I am definitely going to enjoy it. If you see anyone today that you feel needs a smile, you know, smile back at them or smile at them, show them that kindness that everybody needs at this time of the year. Maybe they'll stop and reassess how their day is going as well. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I shall see you again in another video shortly. Bye-bye, everybody.